Morning children, welcome to our maths class. Chapter 3 Playing with Numbers. Let's start the session. Continuation of chapter 3. So in the last session we have seen some divisibility rules, and based on the divisibility rules we have seen some exercise problems. So one divisibility rule we have left, that is divisibility by 11. So today we are going to see the last divisibility rule, that is divisibility by 11, and based on that some exercise problems we are going to see. Now let's begin the session. So today we are going to start with divisibility by 11. So this is the last divisibility rule. Already we have seen in the last few sessions some of the rules, right? Like 10, 5, 6, 8, etc. Some rules we have learned, and based on that we have done some problems also. So now today we are going to start with divisibility by 11, and this is the last rule. So I'll read this definition part at the last. So if I read now, you will find it difficult. So first I'll explain. Next at the last I'll read the definition. Okay children. Now take a number. Here example, I have given a number 50,413. I have given the number 50,413. So on seeing this number, I am asking check whether it is divisible or divisible by 11 or not. What you will do? You will do the actual division, right? So since we want to apply the rule, you don't want to do the division, we can apply the divisibility rule for 11, and we can find out whether the given number is divisible by 11 or not. So the first thing, you want to write it down the numbers and write the odd places and even places. So here always start from the ones place. Okay, always start from the ones place. So this first is odd. Okay, odd, even, odd, even, odd. Okay, then again if one number is there means even. Again one number is there means odd. Then again one number is there means even. Like that it goes on. Okay, so here start from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can take it like that, or else you don't want to do that. Just take it here. Start from the ones place. Start from the ones place. Start from odd. Ones place starts from odd. So odd, then alternate, even. Then odd, even, odd, even, odd, even. Like that it goes on. Okay, but one thing you have to keep in mind, you have to start from the ones place. So you start with odd. That you have to keep in mind. I'll repeat again. You have to start from the ones place, and first you will write odd, next even, then alternate odd, even, like that you can go on. So here, what are the numbers in the odd places? I'll round it children. What are the numbers in the odd places? 3. Then find out what next. 4 is in the odd place. 4. Next, which one number is in the odd place? 5. So what are the numbers in the odd places? 3, 4 and 5. So here what they are saying, sum of digits that is odd places. So now I'll read the definition. Now understood what first thing what you want to do? You want to write down the number and find out the odd places and even places. And which are the numbers in the odd places? Note it down. So here I have circled the numbers which are in the odd places. Now I'll read the definition. Okay. A number will be divisible by 11 if the difference between the sum of digits at its odd places. This is very important. Odd number, not odd places. Sum of the digits at its odd places and that of digits at the even places. So we want to add the numbers. First you want to add the numbers which are in the odd places. So here what are the number in the odd places? 3, 4, 5. So you want to add 3 plus 4 plus 5. These are the numbers which are in the odd places. So you want to add it down. 3 plus 4 plus 5. Now next thing, when you add it, you will get the answer. You will get the answer 12. Now which are the numbers in the even places? 1 and 0. So 0 plus 1, you know the answer is 1. Then you want to find the difference. Difference means what you want to do? Subtraction. You want to subtract. So here which is a greater number? 12. So 12 minus 1, you know the answer 11. Then you want to check whether that answer is divisible by 11 or not. Okay, understood. This is the meaning of this definition. Look at here, sum of the digits at odd places. So here what are the numbers in the odd places? What are the numbers in the odd places? 3, 4 and 5 are the numbers in the odd places. Look at here, sum, adding. I have added and I got the answer 12. Now sum of the digits at even places. So here what are the numbers in the even places? 0 and 1. Sum of the digits at the even places. So I got the answer 1. Now difference. 12 minus 1, 11. Whether 11 is divisible by 11? Yes, because we know 1 11s are 11. So therefore 50,413 is divisible by 11. So when you subtract it and you will be getting one answer, right? Here what answer you are getting, children? You are getting the answer 11. So this part, this number we have to check whether it is divisible by 11 or not. If for example I am getting here, take a number 12. For example I am getting the difference 12. Whether it is divisible by 11? No, it is not divisible, right? Then I can write like 50,413 is not divisible by 11. Since we got the answer 11 and that 11 is divisible by 11, therefore the given number is divisible. Okay children, now understood. So remaining all the divisibility rule, it is easy, right? Only small steps. Only 11 you have little more, 1 or 2 steps extra we want to do it. Now understood. Only one thing you want to keep in mind, when you write it down the odd even, you have to start from the ones place, and there too we will start with odd. There too we will start with odd. Only this you have to keep in mind. Remaining part addition and subtraction. That is easy part. You know addition and subtraction, right children? Okay, now let's see the exercise problems. Okay, here using divisibility test, determine which of the following numbers are divisible by 11. So here we want to apply the divisibility rule for 11 and we want to find out whether the given number is divisible by 11 or not. So here what is an example given? 5745 is a number given to you. Now you want to apply the divisibility rule for 11 and find out whether the given number is divisible by 11 or not. Okay. So first thing what you want to do children, you want to write down the odd and even places. So we'll start from the ones place. We'll start from the ones place and always we'll start with odd. Do you remember, children? We'll start from the ones place and that too first we will start with odd. Okay, we'll write odd, even, and goes on. So here what are the digits in the odd places? 5 and 7. Here I have written for easy identification I have given the color red for odd places and black for even. So here what are the digits in the odd places? 5 and 7. So sum of odd digits. So 5 plus 7. What is the answer you are getting? 12. You are getting the answer 12. Next, even places. Find out the numbers in the even places. 5 and 4. So next add the digits in the even places. 5 plus 4, you are getting the answer 9. Now difference, subtraction. 12 minus 9, you are getting the answer 3. Then check whether 3 is divisible by 11 or not. Check whether 3 is divisible by 11 or not. No, it is not divisible, right? You want to check whether 3 is divisible by, because after doing the subtraction we want to check that we will get an answer. Here what answer are getting? 3. Whether this 3 is divisible by 11 or not, we want to check it. So it is not divisible. Therefore what we want to write? Therefore 5745 is not divisible by 11. Is not divisible by 11. Understood, children? Now let's see one more example. Here what is the next problem? 10,824 is a number. What is the number given? 10,824 is a number given to you. Now you want to write odd even. So here red color I have given for odd numbers, or means odd places. The digits which are in the odd places I have given red, and even places the digits I have given the color black. So here always we'll start from the ones place. That too we'll start with odd. Do you remember, children? This is very important. Don't make a mistake in this. Okay. So we'll start with odd. So here what are the digits in the odd places? 4, 8 and 1. So we want to add 4 plus 8 plus 1. You are getting the answer 13. Now add the digits in the even places 2 and 0. So 2 plus 0, 2. Next what you want to do? The difference, subtraction. Difference means what? Subtraction. So 13 minus 2, you are getting the answer 11. Whether 11 is divisible by 11? 11, you want to check 11 divided by 11. Check it, children, whether you are getting the remainder 0. Yes, you are getting the remainder 0. So 11 is divisible by 11. So therefore the given number is divisible by 11. Understood, children? The next problem is write the smallest digit and the greatest digit in the blank space. So in the question we want to fill the smallest digit and greatest digit in the blank space of each of the following numbers, so that the number formed is divisible by 3. So one number is given and there will be blank spaces. You want to fill the smallest digit and the greatest digit. So we want to check it from smallest digit, means we want to check first 0, next 1, 2, like that. So when we want to check for the greatest digit, we will start from 9, and if it is not possible then 8, 7, like that we want to check it. Okay, and how we want to check it? So for example, we are getting, when we add the digits, you are getting one answer, and which number, if you add smallest number, which smallest number when you add it with that given answer, and again you will be getting one answer after adding, right? So that answer should be divisible by 3 or not. Okay, so when we see the problem, you can understand, children. So just while I'm explaining the problems, I'll explain little more detail. So here first thing what you understand from the question, you want to add the smallest and the greatest digits. Okay, the first thing we want to add the smallest digit, and second one we want to add the greatest digit. And what we want to check, after adding the smallest and greatest, that answer should be divisible by 3. The answer should be divisible by 3. So according to that only we want to add the numbers, smallest and greatest numbers. Understood? Now what is the first example? So the first number is missing, dash. Okay. So what is the given number? 6724. 6724. So first they have given one dash. Now we want to fill there. First you want to fill the smallest number and second you want to fill the greatest number. So first you want to add the digits. So 6 plus 7 plus 2 plus 4. Look at here. 6 plus 7 plus 2 plus 4. Add it. You are getting the answer 19. So whether 19 is divisible by 3 children? No, 19 is. First thing after getting the answer you check it whether that answer is divisible by 9 or not. So here you want to check whether this 19 is divisible by 3 or not. So it is not divisible. So first we can do the smallest. First check for the smallest digit. Start from 0. Start from 0. 0, comma 1, comma up to 9 we want to check it. Okay. So when it comes to the smallest, you will start from 0. Okay. You check for 0. 19 plus 0, what answer you are getting? 19. So again it is not divisible by 3. Again check for 1. 19 plus 1, you are getting 20. Whether 20 is divisible by 3? No, it is not divisible by 3. Next you check it for 2. 19 plus 2, you are getting the answer 21. 19 plus 2, you are getting the answer 19 plus 2. Check it. 19 plus 2. Because for 1 and 0 it is not divisible, right? So 19 plus 2 you are getting the answer 21. Whether 21 is divisible by 21 is divisible by 3 children? Yes. We know that 7 3s are 21. So we know that 21 is divisible by 3. 21 is divisible by 3. Therefore, the smallest digit. So, what is the smallest digit we are adding there? 2. What is the smallest digit we are adding there? 2. Check it here. We are adding the smallest 2. So, you got. Now, check it for the greatest digit. So, next one for greatest we want to check greatest. So, we start with 9. Greatest means we will start with 9. So, first check it for 9. So, 19 plus 9. What answer you are getting, children? You are getting 28, right? Whether 28 is divisible by 3? No, it is not divisible, right? Whether 28 is divisible by 3 children? No, it is not divisible. So next, which is the greatest number? We have checked for 9. Next for 8 you check. 19 plus 8. Because after add here, first thing we will add and we are getting the answer 19. Right? With this number we want to check it. Okay children. Next for 8. You just add 19 plus 8. What answer you are getting? You are getting the answer 27. So check whether 27 is divisible by 3. 27 divided by 3. Check it whether you are getting the remainder 0. Yes, you are getting the remainder 0. So what is the greatest digit we are adding there? We are adding the greatest digit is 8. We are adding the greatest digit is 8. Understood children? Because when we check for 9, the answer is not divisible by 3. Next we will check the next greatest. So what is the next greatest digit? 8. So after 19 plus 8, we are getting the answer 27. So 27 is divisible by 3. So we will write there 8. Understood children? Check it here. For the smallest, here we have written 2 and here greatest 8. Okay. So here if you want now I have written here in a sentence. I'll read now the solution. Now understood children how we are writing this? So on adding 2, just you listen here. Okay children, I'll read it. On adding 2 in 19 we get 21. So with this 19, when we add 2, we get the answer 21. That is the meaning. Okay. Which is the 21 which is divisible by 3. Okay. The 21 answer is divisible by 3. Therefore, the number formed by using the smallest digit is 2. In the dash you want to fill there 2. So you got the number 26,724. Then next one, on adding 8 in 19, we get 27. which is divisible by 3. That means 27 is divisible by 3. Therefore, the number formed by using the greatest digit is 8. So, in the place of dash, we have to write 8. So, we got the number 86,724. Understood, children? Okay, here the second problem is 4765-2. The same way you want to find out the smallest digit and the greatest digit. So first thing what you want to do, children, you want to add, right? Here you want to add. So 4 plus 7 plus 6 plus 5 plus this missing number we want to find out, right? Plus 2. So when you add it, you are getting the answer 24. Now 24. Check whether this 24 is divisible by 3 or not. Check it, children. 24 divided by 3. Whether you are getting the remainder 0? Yes, because 8 3s are 24. So it is divisible, right? So the first thing you want to check the smallest digit. You want to check the smallest digit, right? So we'll start with 0 because we have to check it for 0, 1, 2 till 9 you want to check it, right? These are the digits we want to check it. So smallest means we'll always start from 0. Greatest means we'll start checking from 9. So here smallest we are checking from 0. So 24 it is divisible by 3. Okay. So you don't want to check for other numbers. 24 plus 0 you are getting the answer 24. And 24 is divisible by 3. So what is the smallest digit you are going to write there? 0. You are going to write there 0. Okay. Now greatest you check with this 24. 24 plus 9. We will have to check for the greatest, right? 24 plus 9. Check it. What answer you are getting, children? You are getting the answer 33. You are getting the answer 33. Whether 33 is divisible by 3? Check whether 33 is divisible by 3. Yes. You are getting the remainder 0, right? Because 11 3s are 33. So it is divisible. So you will write which number in the greatest digit? 9. You will write 9. Understood, children? When you add 9 with 24, if it is not divisible by 3, then we will check for 8. So here first when we check for 0, we are getting the answer divisible, right? So we will write 0. Here 9 also when we check first, we got the answer. If you are not getting, then we will check for the next number. Next greatest means 8. Smallest means we will check for next 1. 2 like that it goes on. Understood, children? So here we got the smallest digit is 0. We have written the 0 and greatest digit is 9. Understood, children? So then the next topic was common multiples. Next one we are going to next topic. So divisibility, all the topics we have covered, all the divisibility rules we have seen. So the next topic was common factors and common multiples. That topic, the new topic, we will see in the next session. Okay, children, so please go through the divisibility rule and I'll give some homework problems. Please learn the divisibility rule and try to do the homework problem. Okay, children. Thank you, children. Have a nice day.